Question 1. What should you do if you encounter a school bus with flashing red lights stopped on a road without a median? A. Stop before reaching the bus regardless of your direction. B. Stop only if you are behind the bus. C. Slow down and proceed with caution. D. Stop only if you are approaching from the front. Answers is A. Stop before reaching the bus regardless of your direction. When a school bus stops with its red lights flashing, all traffic approaching from either direction must stop before reaching the bus. This ensures children can cross safely. Only stop if a median separates your direction of travel from the bus. Question 2. What is the primary purpose of parallel parking? A. To park alongside a curb aligned with other parked vehicles. B. To park in a perpendicular manner to the curb. C. To park at an angle to the curb. D. To park facing oncoming traffic. Answers is A. To park alongside a curb aligned with other parked vehicles. Parallel parking is used to position a vehicle parallel to the curb, typically between two other parked vehicles or in a parallel parking space. It requires precise maneuvering. Question 3. When are you required to use your vehicle's headlights? A. From a half hour before sunset until a half hour after sunrise. B. Only during nighttime hours. C. Only when visibility is poor due to weather. D. Only when driving on highways. Answers is A. From a half hour before sunset until a half hour after sunrise. In Canada, headlights are generally required from a half hour before sunset until a half hour after sunrise, and at any other time when visibility is poor, such as during fog, rain, or snow. Question 4. What action should you take when approaching a railway crossing with flashing red lights and a lowered gate? A. Stop at a safe distance and wait for the train to pass. B. Drive around the gate if no train is visible. C. Slow down and proceed if you think it is safe. D. Honk your horn and drive through quickly. Answers is A. Stop at a safe distance and wait for the train to pass. Flashing red lights and a lowered gate at a railway crossing indicate an approaching train. You must stop at a safe distance and wait until the lights stop flashing and the gate is raised before proceeding. Question 5. What is the safest way to respond to a tire blowout while driving? A. Hold the steering wheel firmly, ease off the gas and brake gently. B. Slam on the brakes immediately. C. Accelerate to maintain control. D. Steer sharply in the opposite direction of the blowout. Answers is A. Hold the steering wheel firmly, ease off the gas and brake gently. When a tire blows out, grip the steering wheel firmly to maintain control. Gradually ease off the accelerator and apply gentle, steady pressure to the brakes to slow down and pull over safely. Question 6. What does a broken white line on the road indicate? A. You may change lanes if it is safe to do so. B. You must not change lanes. C. You are approaching a stop sign. D. You must yield to oncoming traffic. Answers is A. You may change lanes if it is safe to do so. A broken white line separates lanes of traffic moving in the same direction. It indicates that you may change lanes if it is safe to do so, and if there are no other restrictions. Question 7. What is the recommended following distance under ideal driving conditions? A. A minimum of 2 to 3 seconds behind the vehicle ahead. B. 1 car length for every 10 km per hour of speed. C. As close as possible to prevent other cars from cutting in. D. 5 seconds or more. Answers is A minimum of 2 to 3 seconds behind the vehicle ahead. The rule, or 3 seconds in some provinces, is a widely recommended guideline for maintaining a safe following distance under ideal conditions. This allows enough time to react and stop. Question 8. When is it illegal to make a U-turn? A. On a curve near the crest of a hill or where a sign prohibits it. B. Only on highways. C. Only at intersections with traffic lights. D. Only during daytime. Answers is A. On a curve near the crest of a hill or where a sign prohibits it. U-turns are generally illegal where they cannot be made safely or where visibility is limited, such as on a curve near the crest of a hill or where no U-turn signs are posted. Question 9. What is defensive driving? A. Driving to anticipate and avoid hazards regardless of others' actions. B. Aggressive driving to get ahead of traffic. C. Only following traffic laws strictly. D. Driving slowly to avoid all risks. Answers is A. Driving to anticipate and avoid hazards, regardless of others' actions. Defensive driving involves anticipating potential hazards, recognizing dangerous situations, and taking action to avoid accidents, even if other drivers make mistakes or break rules. Question 10. What should you do before backing up your vehicle? A. Check all around your vehicle for pedestrians and obstacles. B. Just rely on your mirror. C. Honk your horn repeatedly. D. Assume the path is clear. Answers is A. Check all around your vehicle for pedestrians and obstacles. Before backing up, always perform a thorough check of your surroundings, including blind spots, for pedestrians, children, and any objects that might be in your path. Back up slowly and carefully. Question 11. When must you yield to a pedestrian? A. Always, especially at crosswalks and intersections. B. Only if they are in a marked crosswalk. C. Only if they are elderly or children. D. Only if there is a pedestrian crossing sign. Answers is A. Always, especially at crosswalks and intersections. Drivers must always yield to pedestrians when they are crossing at marked crosswalks or intersections. Pedestrian safety is a top priority in traffic law. Question 12. What is the purpose of flashing emergency lights on a vehicle? A. To warn other drivers of a hazard or a stopped vehicle. B. To indicate the driver is lost. C. To allow the driver to park anywhere temporarily. D. To signal a turn at an unusual location. Answers is A. To warn other drivers of a hazard or a stopped vehicle. Flashing emergency lights, hazard lights, are used to warn other drivers of a problem with your vehicle, or that you are stopped in a hazardous location, indicating a potential danger. Question 13. What does this sign mean? A. Dangerous curve to the right. B. Lane ends merge right. C. Right turn only. D. Road narrows on right. Answers is A. Dangerous curve to the right. This warning sign indicates that there is a dangerous curve to the right ahead. Drivers should reduce speed and be prepared to steer through the curve. Question 14. What action should you take when you see this sign? A. Be prepared for a steep descent. B. Be prepared for a steep ascent. C. Road is slippery. D. Road ends ahead. Answers is A. Be prepared for a steep descent. This warning sign indicates a steep descent ahead. Drivers should be prepared to shift to a lower gear to control speed and prevent brake overheating. Question 15. What does this sign indicate to drivers? A. Uneven road surface ahead. B. Speed bump ahead. C. Road is under construction. D. Slippery when wet. Answers is A. Uneven road surface ahead. This warning sign alerts drivers to an uneven road ahead, which may include dips, bumps, or drivers should slow down to avoid losing control or damaging their vehicle. Question 16. What does this sign mean? A. Slippery road ahead. B. Road underwater. C. Road is wet. D. Loose gravel. Answers is A. Slippery road ahead. This warning sign indicates that the road ahead may be slippery, especially when wet or icy. Drivers should reduce speed and increase following distance. Question 17. What action should you take upon seeing this sign? A. Prepare for a pedestrian crossing. B. Stop for all pedestrians. C. Pedestrians prohibited. D. Yield to cyclists. Answers is A. Prepare for a pedestrian crossing. This warning sign indicates an upcoming pedestrian crossing. Drivers should slow down, be alert for pedestrians, and be prepared to stop if necessary. Question 18. What does this sign warn about? A. Children crossing or playing. B. School zone ahead. C. Playground area. D. Pedestrian crossing. Answers is A. Children crossing or playing. This warning sign indicates that children may be present in the area, such as near a school or playground. Drivers should reduce speed and be extra vigilant. Question 19. What does this road sign indicate? A. Roadwork ahead. B. Traffic congestion. C. New road construction. D. Uneven road surface. Answers is A. Road work ahead. This warning sign indicates that there are road works or construction ahead. Drivers should reduce speed, obey temporary signs, and be aware of workers and equipment. Question 20. What must you do when you see this sign? A. Yield the. B. Stop completely. C. Proceed without stopping. D. Increase speed. Answers is A. Yield the. This sign means give way or yield. You must slow down and be prepared to stop if necessary to allow traffic on the intersecting road to proceed safely. Question 21. What does this sign mean for drivers? A. Stop completely before the line. B. Yield to traffic. C. Proceed with caution. D. No entry. Answers is A. Stop completely before the line. This is a stop sign. You must come to a complete stop before the stop line, crosswalk, or edge of the intersection, and yield to all traffic and pedestrians before proceeding safely. Question 22. What does this sign indicate about the road ahead? A. You are on a priority road. B. You must yield. C. Speed limit is 50 km per hour. D. No overtaking allowed. Answers is A. You are on a priority road. This sign indicates that you are on a priority road, meaning you have the over traffic entering from side roads, unless otherwise by other signs or traffic signals. Question 23. What is prohibited by this sign? A. Entry for all vehicles. B. U-turns only. C. Parking on the road. D. Motorcycles only. Answers is A. Entry for all vehicles. This prohibitory sign means no entry for all vehicles or movement prohibited. Vehicles are not allowed to enter the road or area beyond this sign. Question 24. What action is forbidden by this sign? A. Entering this roadway or lane. B. Making a U-turn. C. Parking at any time. D. Turning left. Answers is A. Entering this roadway or lane. This do not enter sign prohibits all vehicles from entering the road or lane where the sign is displayed. It is typically used to indicate the wrong way on one-way streets or ramps. Question 25. What does this sign prohibit? A. No right turn. B. No left turn. C. Right turn only. D. No U-turn. Answers is A. No right turn. This prohibitory sign indicates that making a right turn is not allowed at this intersection or location. Drivers must find an alternative route. Question 26. What maneuver is prohibited by this sign? A. No U-turn. B. No left turn. C. No right turn. D. No parking. Answers is A. No U-turn. This sign indicates that U-turns are prohibited at this location. Drivers must continue straight or make allowed turns. Question 27. What does this sign indicate about overtaking? A. No overtaking allowed. B. Overtake with caution. C. Overtaking zone. D. End of no overtaking. Answers is A. No overtaking allowed. This sign indicates no overtaking. Drivers are prohibited from passing other vehicles in this section of the road due to safety concerns like limited visibility or narrow lanes. Question 28. What is the speed regulation by this sign? A. Maximum speed 50 km per hour. B. Minimum speed 50 km per hour. C. Recommended speed 50 km per hour. D. End of speed limit. Answers is A. Maximum speed 50. This sign indicates a maximum speed limit of 50. Drivers must not exceed this speed in the area where the sign is posted. Question 29. What does this sign prohibit? A. No stopping at any time. B. No parking allowed. C. Stopping for emergency only. D. Stopping for short periods. Answers is A. No stopping at any time. This no stopping sign means you cannot stop your vehicle at all in this area, even for a moment, unless traffic conditions require it or to avoid an accident. Question 30. What is the meaning of this road sign? A. No parking allowed. B. No stopping allowed. C. Parking for taxis only. D. Parking permitted. Answers is A. No parking allowed. This no parking sign prohibits you from parking your vehicle in the area. You may stop briefly to load or unload passengers or goods, but you cannot leave your vehicle unattended. Question 31. What direction of travel is mandated by this sign? A. Proceed straight only. B. Turn right only. C. Turn left only. D. U-turn allowed. Answers is A. Proceed straight only. This mandatory sign indicates that traffic must proceed straight ahead only. No turns are permitted at this intersection or within this lane. Question 32. What action does this sign require? A. Turn right only. B. Proceed straight. C. No right turn. D. Right lane ends. Answers is A, turn right only. This mandatory sign indicates that vehicles must turn right. It often appears at intersections where other directions are prohibited or not possible. Question 33. What does this sign indicate for drivers? A, turn left only. B, proceed straight. C, no left turn. D, left lane ends. Answers is A, turn left only. This mandatory sign indicates that vehicles must turn left. It is often found at intersections or specific lanes where only left turns are permitted. Question 34. What does this sign instruct drivers to do? A, proceed straight or turn right. B, turn right only. C, straight ahead only. D, no right turn. Answers is A, proceed straight or turn right. This mandatory sign indicates that drivers in this lane or at this intersection may either proceed straight or turn right, depending on their desired route. Question 35. What is the meaning of this sign? A, roundabout ahead. B, one-way street. C, U-turn permitted. D, dead end ahead. Answers is A, roundabout ahead. This mandatory sign indicates an upcoming roundabout or circular intersection. Drivers must yield to traffic already in the roundabout and proceed. Question 36. What does this sign indicate about vehicle access? A, road for passenger cars. B, no cars allowed. C, heavy vehicles only. D, car parking area. Answers is A, road for passenger cars. This mandatory sign indicates a road or lane that is specifically for passenger cars. Other types of vehicles might be restricted or have separate lanes. Question 37. What does this sign tell you about the lane ahead? A, one-way road. B, two-way traffic. C, divided highway. D, no entry. Answers is A, one-way road. This information sign indicates that the road ahead is a one-way street, meaning all traffic flows in the same direction. Drivers should not attempt to drive against traffic. Question 38. What does this sign indicate about the traffic flow? A, lane for public transport. B, shared lane. C, truck lane. D, no buses allowed. Answers is A, lane for public transport. This information sign indicates a road or lane that is reserved for public transport vehicles, such as buses or streetcars. Other vehicles are usually prohibited from using this lane. Question 39. What does this sign notify you about? A, reversible lane road. B, lane ahead. C, toll road ahead. D, traffic congestion. Answers is A, reversible lane road. This information sign indicates a reversible lane road, where the direction of traffic in one or more lanes can change at different times of the day to accommodate peak traffic flow. Question 40. What does this sign tell drivers? A, of movement in lanes. B, lane closure ahead. C, merge left. D, exit only. Answers is A, of movement in lanes. This information sign shows the allowed directions of movement for different lanes at an upcoming intersection or along a segment of road. Drivers should choose their lane accordingly. Question 41. What does this sign indicate about the road ahead? A, beginning of additional left lane. B, left lane closure. C, merge right. D, one-way street. Answers is A, beginning of additional left lane. This sign indicates the beginning of an additional lane on the left side of the road. Drivers should be aware of new traffic joining from the left or merging into this new lane. Question 42. What does this sign mean for drivers? A, place for U-turn, B, no U-turn allowed, C, roundabout ahead, D, left turn only. Answers is A, place for U-turn. This information sign indicates a area or intersection where U-turns are permitted and may be safely performed. Drivers should still check for traffic. Question 43. What does this sign indicate about the area? A, residential area living zone, B, playground ahead, C, no through traffic, D, parking lot entrance. Answers is A, residential area living zone. This sign indicates the beginning of a residential area or living zone. These areas often have speed limits, increased pedestrian activity, and specific rules for parking. Question 44. What does this sign indicate? A, pedestrian crossing ahead, B, pedestrians prohibited, C, shared path, D, no pedestrians. Answers is A, pedestrian crossing ahead. This information sign warns drivers that there is a pedestrian crossing ahead. Drivers should slow down and be prepared to stop for pedestrians. Question 45. What is the meaning of this sign? A, parking place ahead, B, no parking, C, rest stop, D, bus stop. Answers is A, parking place ahead. This information sign indicates that a parking place or parking lot is ahead. Drivers seeking to park can follow the directions provided by this sign. Question 46. What does this sign indicate? A, railway crossing, B, railway crossing, C, road under repair, D, pedestrian crossing. Answers is A, railway crossing. This warning sign indicates an upcoming railway crossing. Drivers should slow down, look and listen for trains, and be prepared to stop. Question 47. What action is necessary for this sign? A, beware of cattle crossing, B, wild animals ahead, C, farm equipment crossing, D, zoo entrance. Answers is A, beware of cattle crossing. This warning sign indicates that cattle or other livestock may cross the road. Drivers should reduce speed and be prepared to stop for animals on the roadway. Question 48. What does this sign mean? A, wild animals may be present, B, pets crossing allowed, C, farm animals ahead, D, wildlife viewing area. Answers is A, wild animals may be present. This warning sign indicates areas where wild animals frequently cross or may be present near the roadway. Drivers should exercise caution and be prepared to react. Question 49. What does this sign indicate about the road ahead? A, road narrows on both sides, B, road is slippery, C, one-way street, D, lane ends. Answers is A, road narrows on both sides. This warning sign indicates that the road ahead narrows from both the left and right sides. Drivers should adjust their speed and position cautiously. Question 50. What does this sign denote for drivers? A, traffic light ahead, B, stop sign ahead, C, yield sign ahead, D, railway crossing. Answers is A. Traffic light ahead. This warning sign alerts drivers to an upcoming traffic light. Drivers should be prepared to slow down and stop if the light is red or turns yellow.